Hi, this is Joni Barrett with Out the Box Mind Body Studio, and I'm here to talk to you guys today about how to use yoga to be able to either prevent low back pain, or if you have low back pain, how to get out of pain. So I have my pelvis with me, and I'm just going to give you guys a little bit of the lay of the land so you know what the parts are. At the front here is the pubic bone. Underneath here is the sits bones or ischial tuberosities. The sides are the ilium. I refer to these as hip points. At the back is the sacrum and the tailbone. And what we want to think about doing is having these sits bones pointed down whenever we're standing or in a seated position. So I'm going to turn it to the side just so you can see. And if you'll notice when they're pointed down, this is a neutral pelvis for this pelvis, that it's a little bit tipped forward more than most of us think it is, because most of us are back here. So I'm going to step back here to the skeleton just so you can get an idea. Then the low back, if this was the pelvis, comes right out of that sacrum, so it's right here. So I'm going to put the pelvis down and just give you an example of how to use a hip hinge to help the low back stay healthy. So I'm going to turn to the side. So remember, these are our hip points here. Sacrum is here, and this is the low back. So I'm going to just put my hand here at the low back so you can see where the body part is that I'm talking about. And I'm going to put my other hand here on the front. So we're going to hinge from the hip pockets. So as I go forward, I'm trying to keep this little bit of an incurve in my low back as I move, and I'm hinging at the hips as I go forward. I'm not going to go very far. You can really see just to keep that incurve. And then as I rise, I want to keep my incurve. So for my body, this is my natural incurve. And as you come back upright, you should still have it. So that's a healthy way to hip hinge. Now I'm going to give one example of what not to do, and it doesn't feel very good, so you're only going to get one, is to flatten the back and bend at the waist. And this is not a healthy way to come in to pick up something off the floor. And then as you come back up, the back will go back to its incurve, but that's me working from my low back, which we don't want to do. We really want the hips to do the job of the hips. The low back gets to do the job of the low back. So this is Joni Barrett, Out the Box Mind Body Studio. And if you have any questions about how to properly hip hinge, I have some workshops coming up. So you can go to Out the Box Mind Body Studio Facebook page, like the page. You can go to the YouTube channel, Out the Box Mind Body Studio, subscribe. You can go to my website, otbfit.com, where you'll find the information for registering for those workshops. So I hope to see you guys there at one of those workshops or online. And I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for joining me.